Hey, Fahad here, tech lead engineer, ex-Amana, ex-Broadcom, and also a blogger, YouTuber, rising YouTuber, blogger, even in windy, rainy conditions, which is amazing, right? I mean, why sit inside and why not enjoy what nature has to offer us? So I want to talk about GPU market essentially, and then one thing GPU market, especially I'm in Texas right now. So one thing is that GPU market is causing havoc on the grids, energy grids over here, and it's going to raise their cost of electricity overall. I have a whole energy-aware computational platform model that I'm working with businesses and I'm working with investors, VCs. So if you want to get in the front row, please reach out to me, talk to me. I'm on LinkedIn. I can be approached by my email address. As soon as I upload it, you're gonna get all the details over here. So, I mean, the best part about it is that so we don't want to stop GPUs. It's a fast bulletproof train. But what we can really do is think about energy-aware inferencing. When I say energy-aware, I mean creating models that actually sense the shift in energies, right? Shift in surges in power and surges in performance, and then optimize the workload from different network on chips or SoCs, system on chips, to other parts of the servers or clusters, right? And you have RDMA now. We don't have any excuse. RDMA, we are talking about nanoseconds latency itself, but when RDMA is connected to the devices, then you're talking about microsecond latency. Still not bad. That's the thing. So there's just one concern, that energy grids and data centers are not going well with each other, but we can do better with energy-aware computing, building smart data center. And when I say smart, again, is a word that is overhyped, but smart again comes into the energy-aware computing paradigm, top to down, data center rack design, server design, infrastructure design, AI design, cloud, middleware, down to the hardware and the electrical, right? We need essentially a sanity over here. We need essentially to slow down with thought leadership and see that we can get so much more without going to nuclear power, other power forms of power, which can be not disastrous, which can be very bad on the environment down the road. For our generations to come. So yes, please think about it, research on it, and especially the network on chip component. Tesla XAI came up with, and don't want to I'm not a genius over here, but I was thinking at the same time about the network on chip design, came up with this idea of fast fusion, or not fusion, but fast framing of surge of computation from one area to the other with network on chip. And it is amazing the way it's measured in the number of hops you can take between the whole NOC grid. But think about is that your PCBA or your infrastructure or your ASIC becomes like a network, right? It's connected via Ethernet. The chips itself, network on chips, SoC, are connected via Ethernet as a essentially bus, and they take less electricity. And if you talk about, if you go beyond, we have photonics also coming up, which is, we have instead light rays, optics essentially, connecting between the computations and the chips to actually make it even more faster. It's very expensive, and it's very error recovery has to be a lot in that. You have to go with the failure mode effect analysis and whatnot, to get that right. So that's there. But even without optical energy or light energy, we still have a lot of solutions out there. So see those terms, reach out to me, or even if you don't want to reach out to me, that's fine. Comment, subscribe, and then my job is to raise awareness. And again, if we don't even reach out to me, that's fine. But reach out to yourself. You owe it to yourself and your generations to think more about energy-aware computation. Even the scientists, coming up with huge, amazing things. I have a lot of love for you guys. By the same time, breakthrough research does not mean breakthrough humanity. Breakthrough in humanity comes when we actually preserve the infrastructure, when we have optimized workloads, when we have optimized infrastructure, and when we have less electricity bills and not more electricity bills coming up and more energy, right? Because ultimately, if we do not stop, it's going to keep on going, and then maybe you have to lend your home for powering a cluster. Who knows? So please be aware, and then keep living, keep talking, and try to be more outside. Take care. Fahad here.